Hello everyone, this is Dante with another Red Shadow Legends video. I hope everyone is doing well and had a great weekend. Today we're in the free-to-play account playing some early classic arena. Let's see what we can do with what we have to improve in PvP. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoyed it. First of all, let's see what we have to work with. We are 19 days in the free-to-play account. If you have seen the series, we are turning a wheel to decide what we are going to do with our champions, our shards, everything. So we don't have any legendaries, we have pretty crappy gear to be honest. And 2 6 stars for now. Phoenix is our first 6 star, a very powerful DPS. Sorceress is our second 6 star. We have a level 50 Elaine, a level 50, almost 50 Rector Drath, and everyone else is at level 40 or less. What we are going to use for Arena is, of course, Phoenix, because he's our greatest damage dealer. Elaine, in some cases, because she can do some damage and she has 2 AoE attacks, which are very important. Maybe sometimes we can use Rector Drath to help revive when needed. We can use Ugo for decreased defense, although she has absolutely no books and barely any masteries, and some crappy gear. And of course, Diabolist, a farmable champion, to be our 10 meter boost. Today we're gonna use the most common teams. Cleave team, just try to go first, debuff the enemy, and nuke. This is the simplest way to basically win a battle, especially in the early stages. So what we're trying to do is have our 10 meter booster as fast as possible. Our Diabolist is a 198 speed. We have our debuffer when we use here 197 speed. And of course our damage dealers are slower than both of them. So is Rector Drath, which is our reviver and healer. First of all, let's see some basic tips when it comes to arena and when it comes to team building. The most important thing is for our team to be somewhat speed tuned. So our 10 meter booster goes first, debuffer second, and then our damage dealers. In a perfect scenario, the damage dealers would be a lot closer in speed to our 10 meter booster, but we're going to do what we can with the gear we have. As you can see, most of our gear is pretty low level. We use 4 star gear with some speed substats, rare gear, 3 star gear, because it has some speed. It's not something special. It's not something that you can get in early game. We may have some relatively nice gear, but substats are really not that great. Even our damage dealer doesn't have 100% crit rate, pretty bad crit damage. So basically our builds are pretty basic, really early game. And tomorrow we're going to have a gear enhancement event, so I may have some upgrades in gear. So I decided this would be some nice opportunity to do this video with some low level gear and builds in general. So the first tip, our team has to be a bit speed tuned. As a second tip, I want to talk about the difference between 10 meter fill and a speed buff that you can basically add to your allies, to your team. There's a huge difference between them, and especially in arena, the 10 meter fill is much more important than actually put a speed buff on your team. Diabolist has both these skills. With her A3 she increases the turn meter of allies and decreases the turn meter of enemies, and with her A2 she puts a speed buff on your allies. Let's illustrate the difference between turn meter boost and speed boost with a simple test in campaign. As you can see, we have our Phoenix, which is our farmer basically, our turn meter booster, faster than our farmer, our DPS, and some two very slow champions. They are actually much slower than Diabolist on the enemy team. As you can see, for the people that don't know it, not everyone knows it of course, the yellow bar underneath the green bar is our health bar, our health pool. The yellow bar is our 10 meter bar. This basically is who goes first. Diabolist goes first, then the highest value 10 meter bar goes second, and so on. So as you can see, right now, as if we don't change anything in 10 meter, Diabolist goes first, Phoenix goes second, our other champions are really slow, probably the enemy Diabolist goes next, and actually the whole team goes next before our two uncommon champions. With our A3 we can fill the turn meter of all allies by 15%, so we can just enlarge, basically make our turn meter bar much bigger. And with the speed buff we just increase our speed, so the rate the turn meter bar increases, it gets a bit faster. Let's see the difference. Increase our turn meter bar. As you can see, our turn meter bars are much greater. We go second. So as you can see, everyone goes, the whole team goes next. We won't use the A2. Let's beat this. Basically, let's leave it finish so we can do it from the beginning. I'm not leaving the battle because this is the free to play, so I can't afford to waste energy. So let's replay. Not auto. We used the A3 turn meter boost. The whole team went first. Now let's put the speed buff. We put the whole team has a speed buff. Phoenix was already very fast, so he went. But as you can see now, the slowest champions didn't go because the 10 meter bar didn't generate fast enough, so Diabolist went next. Since our Diabolist is actually very fast, she basically looped the whole team. We won't use the 10 meter fill. But as you can see, our slowest champion just didn't have a chance to go. In contrary, when we increased our turn meter bar, our turn meter fill basically, the whole team went first. This is a huge difference between turn meter fill and speed buff, and it is highly important, especially in arena. So let's go and try some battles with our teams. We're just gonna do everything. We will lose some, win some. Let's see how we are doing. If we had an arena or speed aura in general, we could use it. But since I don't have a good champion like Sun Wukong or some nicer champion, I'm not gonna use a speed aura for now. If we are going to higher levels of arena, of course, we may need it, so we could actually use even a Spirit Host, a farmable rare champion. She's here, for example, increase ally speed in battles by 10%. So it is a free speed aura if you want it, if you need it basically. So let's try go on auto and let's see how it's working. We went first, the buffer goes, and our damage dealers. Worked perfect. Mini MTG Jedi. I don't know if this is the real MTG Jedi, but let's try to do it. We went first, debuff. Alice is a very strong champion, of course. Let's see how it's going. Come on. Our damage dealers is really important to be at level 60. It makes a huge difference to their damage and to their power in general. Here, as you can see, this person has a very high speed aura. He has a level 60 Kale. Spirit Host can give increased attack. I don't remember what this rare does. Let's try him. We're going first again. He's very strong, so we're probably losing. Here we lost because his scale is actually pretty strong. Let's see if we can actually have some better RNG. Again. Come on. Let's attack him first. Unfortunately, we can't kill him. We can't kill his Kale. We're not strong enough. And basically because our Phoenix is negative affinity to him. Let's try next. This is much easier. In early game arena, most people don't actually know even this simple stuff. So if you actually use your teams as you should, if you know the difference between turn meter boost and speed buff, you have a greater chance to win most battles. If you learn to love arena, it's not actually too hard. It can be really fun to create different teams, special teams, fun teams, and have a great time. And if you have a normal account these days with so many legendaries, codes, free promo codes, you can actually have much better teams than the one I'm having here. Because these two champions are basically free. Most accounts had them before. We have some refills. We're going to try every team, do some refreshes, and let's try to get to silver 3 or above. Here they don't have a level 60 champion, so they're probably not that powerful. Much easier fight. It doesn't matter that they have a speed aura. They didn't pay attention to their speed, so they're actually much slower than us, no matter the aura. Again, no level 60s. This usually specifies that they don't have a very strong champion, especially their damage dealer. If they're not level 60, most of the time they can do too great damage. This one has 2 level 60s and 2 level 50s. No speed aura, so most probably we're going first, but it will depend how hard we're hitting, if we can actually kill them or not. Unfortunately, we're probably losing since none of them died. We're not just going for easy battles, we're just going to check what's going on, how easy it is to actually move up the scales, the rankings. If you're paying attention to your battles, you can actually leave the hard battles behind, choose and pick easier teams, and you'll be golden. No level 60s. They have legendaries, but their power is actually lower than us, so they're probably not that strong. Not that strong, meaning they don't have that much damage, and they're actually easier to kill. This one must be a bit difficult. And it is difficult because our Phoenix is basically negative affinity to Kale, so it's actually kind of hard to kill him. This is great. Perfect. Affinity matters very much in all stages of the game. For example, here we can actually kill everyone else. Kale will be a bit more difficult to kill, so it is a gamble to do it, but it's not fun if we don't try. Let's see. We couldn't kill him. Unfortunately, our Phoenix is not that strong, but doesn't matter. Let's try all the battles in the page. Let's see if we can do something else. Let's try and kill Alice before she kills us. Perfect. Of course, you can always manual the battle, but to be honest, I don't really like manualing, especially arena. I do manual, of course, live arena, but I haven't actually opened it yet. I'm level 42, I think, right now, and live arena is opening at level 50. That's bad. Come on. We have one more chance. Weak hit, of course, and it's over. Everyone level 50. See how much easier it is to kill a level 50 champion. They don't actually have that much health or damage. One level 60, other 50s. Basically our level. Let's see if we can kill Gelek before he kill us. If we had a magic or force damage dealer, these battles would be actually pretty much easier. Perfect. Perfect. The page is over. Let's try this again, but let's remove Hugo. Let's get a Rector Drath in here. Maybe we can survive and revive our champions. Let's manual this. Everyone resisted. Let's hide our champions. Boom. Unfortunately, we're not strong enough for this team. Let's try a bit more. Here we have, of course, our saved presets. We want, as I said before, our Diabolis to do 10 meter fill, our Ugo to put decreased defense, and our damage dealers to do damage, nothing more. As you can see, the other team had 2 legendaries and a great damage dealer in Kale, Ugo like us, but they were not level 60, so pretty much they couldn't kill us fast enough, and they were really slow. Next team, again they have a speed boost, they have a speed aura. No speed boost. They do have a decreased defense in both these champions. They have damage dealers, but they're both level 50. Let's see if we can actually beat them. We should be able to beat them. We should be able to be faster in general, although their Sun Wukong goes faster right now. But the fact was that Speed Aura helped them go a bit faster, but at level 50 he wouldn't do enough damage, basically did nothing. So you do need to have the basic set. You need speed boost, you need speed aura if you have it, use it. You need your damage dealer to be level 60 as fast as possible. And of course that's why the first advice for everyone is to get their farmer at level 60. We couldn't kill Alice fast enough, let's try again. Weak hits are really annoying. Then they're really annoying in general. We didn't weak hit now, we won. Again, Mordecai has some 10 meter boost, but they don't have a speed aura. Damage dealer is level 50, so worse than us. Let's see what happens. Of course, easy win. As you can see, level 50 damage dealer didn't do much. Here we have level 60, close to our level. If they are actually built, they are going to win easily. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if we can actually be faster without speed aura. But they don't have a speed aura either. We're faster, but we're not strong enough. Unfortunately, this was lost. We have a couple of battles to go. Let's see. Again, unfortunately, Alice was much stronger, especially with the Sol. She will be much tougher to beat. Again here, much better team, level 60 damage dealer, second damage dealer like us, Ugo. They don't have a 10 meter boost. Let's see if we can actually beat them fast enough before they get us. This is basically speed race, who kills the other first when we are close. We ran out of refills, and I don't actually want to spend my gems because I don't have that many to go. That was arena for today. As you can see, we won some, we lose some. You can never win everything, but it's actually not that hard as you saw to beat most teams, to have a good win rate and get your medals, do your missions, fill your great haul. As you can see, we have a lot of medals to go. We can do our missions, and you will actually have a great time if you just follow the basic steps of having a somewhat speed-tuned team, use your 10 meter booster, know the difference between speed buff and 10 meter boost, and from then on, the better gear you have, of course, the better it is, the easiest will be. The better champions you have, the easiest it will be. For example, Phoenix is an amazing champion, very strong damage dealer. The fact that I don't actually have great gear on him, as you can see, 1-star amulet, just for fun here, has nothing. Absolutely trash gear, no banner, no 100% crit rate, absolutely no crit damage. So the builds are trash, they're not good at all. We just have some lifesteal gear to stay alive, to heal ourselves for campaign, in arena of course, and in most dungeons. So I would actually suggest you learn to love arena, to play as much as you can, because basically the Great Hall is very important for your progression. Area bonuses when we reach to level 50 will be amazing. We will play live arena every day, get our medals and increase our area bonuses, get more stats and beat the content easier. So just you can get here in your champions, search positive effects, filter meter, see what you have. It doesn't matter if it is Diabolist, a free champion I love to use here, Commander, one of my favorite uncommon champions. I will try to use her and make a video about her later on, because when healing a champion, she can fill the 10 meter of one champion 100%. So it doesn't matter how slow your champion is, he will go next. So it is like an instant turn skill. Some other champions may have, of course, some 10 meter boost for themselves only, not for everyone. Here, Frozen Banshee attacks an enemy, fills the 10 meter of volatilized by 2% for its debuff on the target. So this is not that great. But as I said before, you may have Diabolist, you may have some other champion that you pulled or whatever. It doesn't have to be Arbiter, it doesn't have to be a great champion. All you need is the 10 meter boost, so your champions go next. If you have a decreased defense, it will be great, they will help damage dealers a lot. If you have, of course, some crowd control, either in the form of stun, freeze, sleep, if you have some lock, like with Alice, of course, she was a free champion, a login champion. This will be a great help, because as you saw, a lot of the battles we fought, if we had instead of Hugo a locker, for example, even if they went next, they would just use the Ray 1, they wouldn't kill us, so we can actually get a second chance to beat them. If we have stun, of course, I prefer it even more than the log. We just leave them here, they don't take a turn at all. We just kill them before they even take a turn. You can leave comments below. Tell me if you actually like Arena. If you don't like it, what don't you like about it? Do you need any other help to play in Arena? Do you need any help building teams? Do you think you need some Go Second suggestions? We can actually build some Go Second team in another video with Bogoth, for example, that is a great healer, with Rector Drath for Revive, and so on. So that's it for today. We played some Arena. I hope this video was of some help to you. I actually like Arena very much, and I hope you actually enjoy it as well. Of course, leave comments below if you need any other help or suggestions to build your teams and how you can progress in Arena. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it actually helps the channel grow a lot. Like the video if you enjoyed it, share it if you want. Until next time, take care.